Hello food fans, going to have some good food today. Going to get a lot of protein, a lot of vitamins. We're going to have some meat. This is beef stew meat. I'm going to have that mixed with some goodies that you might already have heard of. This is Dinty Moore Beef Stew. We're also going to have added some items that will enhance the size of the serving of the beef stew. We're going to have some chopped carrots and some potatoes. We also will be having some coleslaw. Surprise, surprise. Coleslaw for a nice lunch. And we're going to have a lot of leftovers for this meal, or a lot of servings for a little get-together with 3 or 4 people. And we're going to use some storage microwave safe dishes to store any leftovers, and it's going to be good. It's going to be tasty. You're going to love it. I'm going to love it, and we're going to have a secret dessert. So let's get started. Cook the stew meat in a pan. Keep it hot, of course, and let it brown on both sides. And let it cook for about 10 minutes. After it is cooked pretty well, add a can of carrots and a can of potatoes. And you know the next ingredient, I do believe, we're going to put in a 15-ounce can of Dinty Moore Beef Stew, and you can add onions or garlic if you wish, and let that cook until it gets warm enough that you find it to be ready to eat. And let it cook and stir it occasionally for about 5 minutes. And this will be ready to serve. And be careful with the hot pan that just got off the burner on the stove. And it smells good. I'm going to let it cool just a tiny bit. Slide that forward. And get some coleslaw. This is probably a very healthful meal. I'm sure that since it's got canned processed meat in it, there will be some ingredients such as sodium content might be higher than it should be, but the taste is delicious. Coleslaw is very good, at least I like it. And even though I cooked it in a pressure cooker pan, I did that merely because the pressure cooker pan is big enough to hold everything. But I did not use any pressure on the cooking process. I'll put this over here. Slide this back here. Hope everybody is staying cool. It's a very hot summer. 2024, July of 2024. Let me see if this tastes as good as the aroma that is coming from it. I've noticed there are several different kinds of food that I can make go further than what the intentions were with the packaging in a can. If you use chicken noodle soup, add more chicken and add more noodles, and you'll find that the flavor will not be compromised at all. Now this is beef stew. I've got a potato there, some carrots, and some beef. And it is tasty. Boy, it's good. get everything lined up neatly. There's a lot of beef in here. Carrots, beef, potatoes. The beef stew does have the right degree of good taste. Some processed food, they put in too much gravy and not enough of whatever other ingredients are in the mix. And you find if you add a few fresh potatoes, carrots, and so on, the food will taste better, food will taste better, food will taste better, food will taste better. It's supposed to be about 95 degrees today. You could also add biscuits to a meal like this. Get some root beer. This root beer is still $1 at Walmart. Been that price for about a month now. 2-liter bottle for $1. You got some brands of chicken pot pies that are $1. Food is good. The way we prepare our food and the things that make us laugh and applaud puts us about one step ahead of the animals of the world. They might be able to outrun us, but we can laugh at them when they catch us. What kind of animals have you seen at the zoo? When my family lived in Hammond, Indiana, we used to go to Chicago occasionally. Hammond is a suburb of Chicago. And we go to Lincoln Park Zoo, see the snakes that are probably 25 feet long. Never mess with a snake. They actually can do some damage. The potatoes and carrots really add to the beef and to the flavors all mixed together, and like I say, you could add onions or you could add garlic. Almost any ingredient that you like. Basil would probably be good with this. Dinty Moore Beef Stew. It has a good taste, but the taste goes further if you add potatoes and carrots. If I were trying to get into show business today, I would decide what city has the best live stage shows, the best memorable locations from comedy movies. I would start up a drama workshop if there was not already one drama workshop that you could join. I would start one. It gives you a chance to learn how to be funny or dramatic. Put it like that. Also, if I were anxious to get into show business, I would definitely start up a YouTube channel or two. YouTube actually pays you for your efforts. And anyone who's gotten into show business knows that most of the time there's not a lot of money up front when you're learning, when you're beginning your career. The potatoes and carrots, potatoes and carrots are very tender. They definitely taste very good with the beef stew meat. And the meat is getting to be very expensive. I have less than 2 pounds of stew meat, S-T-E-W meat. And the package costs over $10. The meal, the way I fix it, comes out to about $6 per serving. One of the things I would mention for people who want to become an MC, putting on shows, check out some quotes by Groucho Marx. And actually, you can check out quotes of Abraham Lincoln. He said some funny things. Will Rogers had great quotes. There are several sites you can go to get quotes. Groucho Marx said, Time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana. Will Rogers said, "I never met a man I didn't like." Of course, he never met any of us. Good food. I've gotten about halfway through the beef stew. I'm going to put it into a microwave safe container. I'll have a handy lunch for the next 2 or 3 days. 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 Set this aside. Have some root beer. Now it's time for the secret dessert. And the secret dessert gives us some more vegetable vitamins. If we can get the can open. And it looks like everything here in the can is grapes on top. There's a cherry right there. This is good fruit cocktail. And this fruit cocktail is in 100% juice. It doesn't say what kind of juice. I would guess a lot of grape juice in here. Could be some pineapple juice too. We're supposed to have rain later today, possible thunderstorms. If you decide to start up a drama workshop, you can show people how to do things that are funny, things that are dramatic, acting, dancing, emceeing, producing, directing behind the camera. This is good. Thank you very much for stopping by. keep doing the things that you enjoy doing, that people enjoy watching you do. Have a fun, long life, and come back by next time, and I thank you very much for watching.